Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. Today we're going to talk about denial. To deny. And what denial does, it denies you of the life you could have had and relegates you to a life you're going to have, which is not a good one. What's missing is with denial is someone's not taking charge of their life and they're running away from life. They're running away from the responsibility of being in charge of their life and actually creating the life that they were intended to have. So with denial, your life just becomes full of problems. You're denying you have problems. You're denying the relationships you could have had. You're denying the income you could have had. Basically, you just said no to God and the universe of everything He wanted to give you and that you could have had in this life, but said no. So you're saying no to the right things and you're saying yes to the wrong things. This is what denial is. You tend to believe in the lies and the stories you tell yourself. You're living in the fantasy of your mind versus in the reality of life. So instead of, it's a virtual world, kind of like Facebook. You live in the delusion of your mind that everything's okay. You tell yourself a story to not look at your life objectively with introspection. Means you look into yourself, you look at how your life is working out. And it requires honesty and openness and a willingness to learn and grow. Without growth, without learning, you stay where you are. If a tree doesn't grow, it stays the same height. The problem is, life is still happening around you and you're not matching life. You're going to get left behind. When you get left behind, you get left out of relationships. You get left out of the life you could have had. The good news is, if you just accept yourself, accept the reality that what is happening, forgive yourself, let it go. See, denial is not letting go of the story that you've told yourself and the lies that you're holding on to make yourself feel better about what is happening. You're disconnected from life. You will feel sad. You will feel depressed. You will feel anxious. The anxiety is from you're getting left behind. You're being isolated from life. In life is love, joy, happiness, peace, and growth. What we call problems are actually learning experiences. How do you see it? The problem is we've been conditioned a little bit, maybe from our child rearing, our teachers, that when we have a problem, someone punished us. Versus someone comes to discipline us, to show us and help us correct and learn what we need to learn. It's about the learning. It's not about punishment. Punishment are for those who refuse to learn. Then punishment comes, and it punishes and it punishes and punishes. Life can be a bitch. It can punish you severely. It doesn't care about what you think. It only cares about what you are becoming and what you're doing. It says, would you like to participate in life? You're here. You have this opportunity to live a life that's in your heart. You can feel there's something you want to do. There's something you want it to be. There's something you always wanted to share and express. But if you become selfish and you're only worried about getting your needs met, you miss the reason you're here is to serve others' needs, not serve yourself. When you're with yourself, you're isolated. Again, you're disconnected from reality. Using denial, using stories, telling yourself you are in a relationship when you're present with them, you're not really with them. You're always with yourself thinking. making up more stories. It's the stories that we have about life that screw it up. You're not in life, you just have a story about life. You're assigning a meaning that doesn't exist. Then you deny the fact that you're lying. But life's going to beat you down. It gets heavy, it gets big. Life's too big. So I just want to share that if you're living in denial, part of it is because you're judging yourself and you've been not taught correctly about how to think about life. Find some loving, caring people around you. Find some people who are making it happen in life. You know, why don't you go, if you want to be a millionaire, why don't you study with a millionaire? I'm sure a lot of them would like to help you. But you need to zip your trap sometimes because they know stuff you don't. When you come in running your mouth and thinking you know everything, that's pride. You know, put your money on the table. You take the risk. You do it. It's always easier to spend someone else's money. They have the risk. But when you're sitting on the sidelines telling them how they should live their life and how they should spend the money, sorry, you're a coward. You don't have any risk. You don't have any skin in the game. Now, everyone has to put skin in the game, participate in life. You're going to get beat up anyway. So just accept life that has some pain, there is some suffering. But if you have a good friend, you have a good mentor, they can mitigate a lot of the suffering and help you get there and live the life you always wanted to live. And that's what I'm all about, is helping you get to the life you always wanted to live. Wouldn't it be great if everyone lived their dreams? Wouldn't it be great if everyone had satisfying relationships? Wouldn't it be great if everyone knew how to make money and knew how to do it abundantly? How much more could we all give to the world? Telling yourself you're participating when you can't give because you can't give what you don't have. Denial is a bad idea. Let's get pragmatic. Let's get into reality. Let's deal with life itself and go out there and find the people that can help you. Dr. Wood, have a great day.